In the mid-20th century, Dutch elm disease killed elm trees in Glenwood, Iowa, and so as a replacement, the city planted ash trees, which are usually sturdy. But now the city and many homeowners are forced to remove those mature trees. 3 News Now reporter Katrina Markle went to find out about the threat.
A little more than 20 years ago, a lot of communities around the Midwest started noticing an invasive species. It was called the emerald ash borer, and it was killing their ash trees.
See, there's one across the street that's dying.
Oh, by the gravel patch there?
And there's a dead tree in the woods there. That's probably got it dying.
Tom Hogestraat is the chair of the Glenwood Tree Board.
We noticed it about, I'm going to say 4 years ago now. And but prior to that, trees were infected. We just weren't paying attention.
Hogestraat says removing the trees is a continual process for the city of Glenwood because ash trees are native to the area and very common. He also deals with treating and removing the trees on his own property and knows what to look for.
But you see up on top, no leaves and some leaves here, and some are kind of, I don't know if you can see in one spot, the leaf is a little bit of a shrinking.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're just dying there.
Sarah Bell, a forester with the Department of Natural Resources, says there are some treatments, but sometimes tree removal is best.
People get excited when they hear that there is something you can do to keep your tree alive, but then it's kind of like a blow when you realize it can be costly if you're dealing with a big tree, and it's not just a one and done. So I think like replanting is usually where I direct folks, unless it's a real sentimental, like special shade tree in your yard or something like that. Oftentimes it makes sense to get a new tree going.
The Iowa DNR has suggestions for new trees and offers some at reduced prices. Of course, you also have to be a little patient to let them grow into something more like this. In Glenwood, I'm Katrina Markle.
Well, treatment for the trees can cost hundreds and will have to be redone every 2 years or a year or two. As they say, consult a professional.